What advice would you give to someone who's wanting to try it out then? You know, like if you were someone come up to you and asking to do their 5 or 10 minutes,
Yeah.
but they didn't know where to start. You know,
I'd say if I would say, number one, do it as soon as possible. Number two, if you're not sure what to do, I'd say absolutely keep it your own material. Number one, don't copy anybody. It's got to be original from you. And I'd just have a think about your life. Sit down and write a list. What I love, what I hate, things that interest me, things I'm passionate about. Try and find the funny in it. You could do those, I don't know what you call it, like spider diagrams, mind charts. You know, you have a word in the middle and then there's lots of...
Mind map things?
Mind maps, that's it, yeah, thanks. And mind maps, and then try and figure things out and then give it a go. Like I said, for the first time you get a lot of goodwill, first few times, so you can experiment and then figure out, all right, that worked, we'll keep that. That didn't work, why? Can I change it? Change the vocabulary, change the style, try it again. Maybe it doesn't work again. There comes a point where you have to say, this idea is just shit. Bin it. And this idea is good. And what I like about comedy is, you know, it's good because people laugh. It's about as simple as that. They laugh or they don't. So obviously if they laugh, it works. Then you can keep that little bit and then start to build. So 2 minutes becomes 5 minutes. 5 minutes can become 10 minutes. But the only way you know is performing in front of a live audience. That's the only way to know. And then by people laughing and not, you just, you know, trim off what doesn't work, build what does, and eventually you start to build a bigger set. And don't be scared to try new material. And if it bombs, it bombs. Don't worry about it.
The first or the last one, right? That's
I don't.
Much you can guarantee.
No, yeah, because you want to try new material and then grow.
Because what you think might be funny and what might work complete opposite effect.
Oh, I remember one side this story about it. It's nonsense. Like my mum came to visit and she brought this stupid present with her, and I thought it's the funniest thing in the world. And I was telling people just the story, what happened in pubs, friends, and they were laughing their asses off. Yeah, and I tried to do it on stage, bombed, died, awful, and I'm still mystified. But I learned a lesson. It doesn't work. So like, there's no point in banging my head against a wall with it. Just binned it. But again, that was how I learned, just by doing it. Afterwards, I felt something horrible inside. My soul is dead. Nobody's laughing. Oh,
you feel the nails going in.
Oh God, yeah, yeah. It's kind of a horrible feeling, but still, afterwards, the adrenaline of doing it feels great.
So my advice... Oh, no, please go on.
But I'd say my advice is, number one, just do it. Don't think, just do. And analyze, not have a listen to what you did, figure out what works and what doesn't, and then build from that and grow.
Do you record most of your shows and then go back and listen back again?
I record everything. Sometimes I don't because it's just laziness, really, if I'm honest. Sometimes, I don't know, I need to. I record, but I make a point of recording everything. Just so you might remember, I did that spontaneously based on what someone in the crowd said, but that could really work. And then listen back. What was it? And then figure things out. Or also you can just listen back to what you did and, that word there worked a lot better than using that word. And it is weird, the little things that can suddenly make someone laugh. Like I had a joke where I tried lots of airline names and the only one that worked was Ryanair. You know, EasyJet didn't work. Lufthansa didn't work. British Airways didn't work. Lufthansa did. Ryanair did. And then, yeah, little things like that. I have no idea. Then suddenly everyone's like, what's this guy on about? Really funny. It's a bit like alchemy, I think, rather than an exact science.
that's an interesting way of putting it. It's the continual search for alchemy then, right?
Yeah, really, like digging for gold. And it pops up in the most weird places. And also I think having an open mindset where you kind of start writing and then looking for the funny. And suddenly it starts to become automatic, natural. And then funny things start to come along, and then you go to an opportunity to perform, open mic, whatever that might be, perform, trial it, and build from there. And it's like anything, the more you do it, the better you get. So my advice would be once you decide to do it as quickly as possible. Next available opportunity, try and work some things out, but keep it personal, your own voice. Because people will know if you rip off a joke or something like that, then they know immediately and they think you're a bit of a dick.
Did you see the James Corden, Ricky Gervais?
I did, yeah.
Thing?
I did. It was interesting. But Ricky Gervais came out and said it's absolutely no problem. You know, it was an accident.
Well, he's just sitting in his house counting his money, right?
I know, God, he's rich. Lucky, but he turns out good stuff like Ricky. I mean, like The Office, and then